And what is going on, guys? It's Rich, aka Raven from Wolfpack Productions, here with another Games of the Decade for the 90s. And this one, we're taking a look at the year 1991. We're going to take a look at a couple of Turbo Grafix games, since the aim of this series is to take a look at the more underrated games. This is Bonk's Revenge on the Turbo Grafix 16. Few people have talked about this, but not very many. I don't even know why that would be. This doesn't look like it's that bad of a game to me. Because it isn't. At least not to me, it isn't. Looks like you're a very first platformer. By the way, I've never played this, so this is my first time playing, and it's the first time of you guys watching me play on the channel. I swim upstream like a fish, even though we're a big-headed caveman. The way his head goes down kind of reminds me of the way Lenny over there protects my nose. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, climb up another waterfall. Just gotta keep rapidly pressing the 2 button on your controller, or B if you're using an Xbox controller like I am. Now watch how many times you get hit, because it's hard to your hit points. I have a hit point and a half left. Once I've lost all 3, I die. Simply put. A is attack, B is jump, and if you're in the air, you can do this little upside-down diving headbutt-looking thing. Okay, what hit me? Oh, shoot. Bonk is hacked off. Kind of. He gets even further hacked if you get a certain meat source. Whereas if you spell, and I know in one of these games, if you're able to spell rage, he'll get hacked off and go Super Bonk. I think that's actually in, well, Super Bonk for the SNES. I could look at that later, we'll see. Anyway, you've got very colorful graphics here. The game is a very quirky little side-scroller. I like this. I mean, not that against Mario, but we didn't need another Mario-esque shooter, or excuse me, Mario-esque platformer, which this is not, thankfully. There were plenty of those in 1991. This not included. Because you're headbutting everything. Like this boss here. And I'm about to die on if I'm not careful. Thankfully, though, once you come back, you spawn right where you died. In this game, that's how... Oh, nice shot there. The rolling headbutt gets the job done, and we're in the caves now. Or as the game calls it, the cavern. Oh, I didn't know I could write on that thing. That's pretty cool, I guess. This is the only game where the old phrase, use your head, actually makes some sense. Well, unless you're playing a soccer game, but... Uh-oh. Did I just get hacked off again? Yes, I did. Everybody in this cavern, run! Run like the wind! Now we need to make some very careful jumps here. What happened? Where am I? Okay, there we go. There we are. We died in the middle of in the mouth of a fish. Only in the Bonk games will you ever see that, and I say games because there's multiples. Unfortunately, one of them didn't qualify for this episode as it was made in 1990, and we'd already done that episode. Death again, and that's game. Which means we're going to go ahead and head on to our next game. And we are back, and you guessed it, the second half is a returning game to the channel. This is Parasol Stars, the story of Bubble Bobble Part 3. Now, the order of succession in this series is like this. Bubble Bobble came first in the arcades and on SNES. Then Rainbow Islands, the story of Bubble Bobble 2. And this one was last, in 1991. Idea simple. Clear the screen of all your enemies. We still have one over there to get rid of. And then we got it. Now, I'm not gonna... For those of you that haven't watched any of the Parasol Stars videos, I'll recap what I said. I love everything about this game. It's a very simplistic game. The graphics are colorful, the music is upbeat. Very fitting in this game. Taito did a very good job on this one. And I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe this was actually ported onto the 360 arcade many years later. So I seem to remember seeing this. I never bought it because I didn't know what it was, but now I wish I had. Oh, good, I'm flinging spit bubbles. Anyway. This is another one of those games with very quirky enemies, but then again, everything about this is quirky. And that's good for this channel because we like that here, right? Right. Because your host is a very weird and quirky person. That's fine. By the way, I'm not terrible at this game, I'm just rusty. I haven't played in a while. And I don't mind dying a lot on this channel. Alright, we have no more credits. We are headed back to the main screen. I'll see you back in the game in just a second. And here we are, guys. We are back and ready to go at it again. Now, the one button's going to pick up and throw your enemies. The idea here is to throw them into each other. Pretty simple, huh? I'd say so. Once the screen is clear, they'll move you to the next part of the stage, to the next part of the world. You can pick the piano up, but I wouldn't. Kind of difficult to do it, honestly. I just throw stuff at it. See, you can pick the piano up. I did it. Get the accord. I will never use this phrase in any other context. Get the accordion! Everything is clear except that one piece of fruit, we're done. Next stage, please. Okay, so what do I think of these two games? Easy. I love both of them. Everything about them. Bonk is an amazing game. That's why it got sequels on the Super Nintendo and the NES. Ports in those consoles. And of course, I love this game more than I can tell you. I've already said that in the video. So anyway, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Adios, everybody.